A 2-year-old boy was killed by an 18-year-old driver as he was driving to type a text message into his phone while driving. Good morning, I am Chea. Today I would like to address an important issue pertaining to vehicular homicide in America. I have experienced this situation myself when I was riding a car with my friend who was driving and texting. He went through red lights twice. Vehicular homicide is one of the most concerned for people in our society. Many injuries and deaths result from car accidents. Driving while texting has been one of the most serious causes, so it is important for us to be motivated to control our desire not to text while driving. To begin, I would first to talk about some issue of vehicular homicide in our society. Vehicular homicide is the criminal act of causing the death of another person or unborn child by use or handling of a vehicle. According to Edgar Snyder and Associates, for National Car Accident Statistics in 2009, it reports that there were more than 5.5 million car accidents in the United States. Nearly 31,000 were fatal, and more than 2 million people were injured. At any given moment, 812,000 vehicles were being driven by someone using a handheld cell phone. An average of 4 children ages 14 and under was killed every day in auto accidents. Nearly 500 were injured daily. In Pennsylvania in 2009, the report illustrated there were 121,242 reported accidents. Of those causes, 1,256 deaths and 87,126 injuries were recorded. Every day in PA, there were 332 reportable traffic crashes, or about 14 every hour. Someone died every 7 hours in a car accident. 1 out of every 44 people was involved in an accident. We understand the horrifying result of the vehicular homicide in America as well as in Pennsylvania. Now let me turn your attention to one of its causes. One of the most serious causes on the nation's roadways is texting while driving. According to a report by Matt Richter from the New York Times, it reveals that the new study, which entailed outfitting the cabs of long-haul trucks with video cameras over 18 months, found that when the driver texted, their collision risk was 23 times greater than when not texting. The same study also demonstrated college students using a sophisticated driving simulator saw an 8 times greater gross risk when texting than when not texting. Let me tell you a story of Belly Goodman. Goodman is 17. She is a high school graduate at upstate New York. According to the Associated Press, on June 28, 2007, 5 days after her graduation, along with her 4 other friends, Goodman drove to her parents' vacation home. Along the way, at 10:05 and 2 p.m., while driving, she sent a message from her cell phone to other friends asking, "What are you doing?" At 10:06 and 29 p.m., she received a reply. At 10:07 p.m., there was a report of an accident when Goldman's SUV, which had just passed a car, swerved back into oncoming traffic, hit a tractor-trailer, and burst into flames. All people in the car were killed. Now that you have seen the tragedies of vehicular manslaughter and one of its causes, let us pay hot attention to some important solutions. There are many possible ways to have reduced vehicular homicide in our society. It starts from you. It's you, driver, who control your life and others in your car. Referring to AAA Colorado website, in order to prevent text messaging while driving, there are some significant tips for drivers to take consideration. Do not be tempted. Turn off your cell phone. Let voicemail capture your voice and text messages. If you have to call or text while driving, pull off the road safely and stop. Recognize that text messaging can be a habit. Get support from your family by letting them know you are working on breaking the texting habit. If you think you will still be tempted to text and drive, put your cell phone somewhere you cannot reach, like the trunk. Do not call or text your family at times when you know they are likely to be driving. Share this information with your family and friends. Establish your family rules that prohibit texting while driving. After understanding this significant solution, I hope you all will try your best to avoid texting while driving so as to protect your life and others. In conclusion, a lot of people are suffering and dying, since some people do not care much about their safety on the roadways, but text messages while driving. Vehicular homicide has still occurred in our society because driving while texting has continued to exist. Therefore, to be motivated to manage your desire not to text while driving is significant for us. Take control of your cell phone, everybody. Do not let it control you. You are the one who decide when and if you send and read a message. And you will be safe while driving. I am Chea. Thank you for your listening.